So what are we doing with Max here, right? We're going to be working on just tightening up Max's heel position because he kind of understands the general area, but he's gone away from knowing exactly where a heel is. And more importantly than that, he's very play driven with the ball and with the Frisbee, which is awesome. We can throw a retrieve like this and he'll go get it. We can throw the Frisbee and he'll go catch it. We already got him catching the Frisbee first days. We can throw the ball and you hold the ball, he'll do anything for you. But the problem with Max is he got into a habit. He trained his owners clearly to throw the ball for him. That's not what retrieving is. We want the dog to deliver the retrieve to us. So I need the dog to know where heel is and know how to spin into heel and sit perfectly so that he can focus on delivering the item when he's really excited. As it stands now, when he's excited with the ball, he can't deliver the item. So we're gonna put him on a slip lead. We got him on an e-collar, very light. I want it on like a 1 or 2, probably a 1 for this one because I'm gonna be tapping it a lot and I want to keep him engaged with getting the position perfectly. So I'm gonna bring him up to the tire that's in front of the camera and I'm gonna spin him into heel. And then you're gonna see us do it here as well. It looks like this, here, heel, no, heel, good, yes, sit, almost, sit, good. So we relieve the pressure on the e-collar when he hits the mark. So we're gonna do it again, sit, heel. Good. I want him to get that habituated. So we won't use the e-collar every time, but we'll use it a handful of times. Heel, sit, good, heel. Heel, sit. Now this will work with him, this will help him walking at heel, but it'll really help tighten up where he ends up when he decides to plop himself down and heel. Heel. Up, heel, sit. I want him to see the position is always behind me, right? Here. Heel, sit. Good. So he's learning that pretty quick. We can also do it in a way where we'll go here first so you see it. Up, heel, sit. Now what if we're backing up? Here, heel, sit. So the first part is showing him where the marker is, why it's important. And now we can start using different ways. Here, heel, sit. Now what does this do? This mimics, no, sit. This is gonna mimic when he's running back at me and he spins in the heel with the object, right? Here, heel, sit. Good boy. Here, heel, sit. We incorporate that hip, sit, because that's gonna show him when it's, again, when he's excited, that smack on the hip will send a nice pressure wave and it'll help to give him a reminder, hey, spin into heel, deliver the object. Chill out. I know you're excited about the object, but spin into heel and deliver it. Here. Heel. Sit. Good boy. And every once in a while we might reward him. Here. Heel. Sit. You're getting good at it. Here. Heel. Sit. Good boy. Go ahead. Hold. Come on, buddy. Heel. Sit. Sit. Almost. Nope. Nope. We're not going to do all that. No. We're not doing all that. Up. Sit. See what I mean about excitement? Very excited for the toy, and that's okay. I'm just not going to reward him by throwing it over and over if he's going to act like that, which is okay. I'm not mad at that. We have to keep it measured, right? You don't want to reward a poor delivery. You don't want to reward a dog who's throwing down without really, hey, sit. You don't want to reward behavior like that. So we probably won't throw the bumper for the whole rest of the session. Here. Heel. Sit. Here. Heel. Sit. We're not using the e-collar at all now. Here. Heel. Sit. We might drop the leash, add distance. Here. Heel. Sit. So we're getting better. Good job, dude. You're doing good. Here. Heel. Sit. He'll do what? No, sit. He'll do whatever it requires to get the bumper. Here, heel, sit, sit. This is what a motivated dog looks like, though. You want an enthusiastic, motivated dog, this dog will work. He wants to figure it out. And when you find the proper motivation for your dog, you're gonna have success with everything. Here, heel. No, heel. Sit. You see that? I corrected him on the second time with the e-collar. He spun into heel. He's getting it, habituating. Here, heel. Sit. Good boy. Sit. Sit. Hey, get your feet. Sit. That's not sit, that's down. I said sit. Good. Be specific with what you want. A down is not a sit. Here. Heel. Sit. Good boy. Here. Heel. Sit. Yeah, dude. Good job. No. Get up there. I was going to throw it. Now we're not going to throw it. For sure we're not going to throw it. So that's not acceptable. Here. Heel. Sit. Good boy. Sit. Here. Heel. Good boy. You see how he's totally locked in? That tells me he knows the command now. He's just being a little bit, he needs to be guided. Here. Heel. Sit. Good. You get two more, I'll throw it for you. Sit. Here. Heel. Sit. Good dog. Sit. I'm gonna really launch it for him this time, but it's not gonna be the bumper. Here. Heel. Sit. Good boy, Max. Here. Here, heel. No. Here. Heel. Sit. That was close. Sit. Sit. No. Up. Sit. No. Sit. So I want to highlight two things with that, okay? Number one, down. Two things to highlight about that. Number one, he got a little excited, which is why I didn't use the bumper. I used a Kong, which is not really a retrieval item I use ever. If it's not a retrieval item really used, but I want to use something to reward him. And he's so driven on the ball. This kind of registers as a similar thing, but he knows the difference between this and the tennis ball, or this and the other retrieving ball. He knows the difference between this and the frisbee, or this and the bumper. They're scented different, they're different. But I want to give him a release of energy when he's doing all this heavy work, right? He's got to learn to deliver. He got there, he picked it up, he brought it back. So he's moving with the object, which is awesome. But the problem is he's still used to throwing it at my feet. So there will be no more retrieves, but we will work on this for a couple more minutes to show him. Get up there. Nope, get up there. Sit. Good boy. Be specific. Here. Heel. Sit. Good boy. And we might start, when he gets better, we might start doing this drill with an object. And, on the flip side of this at night, we're training how to do, proper hold conditioning so that it's not just about fetch. I want him to do a proper hold so that when he goes and picks something up, he brings it and learns to deliver it. But I need him to pick it up on command. I need him to move with it in his mouth on my mark. And once we get him really good at this, we stick an object in his mouth and we'll start getting him moving through this with an object. That will link up the delivery, the healing, and the retrieving. It's all about linking things together. Here, heel. No, heel. No, heel. No. Sit. Snapping at this thing, you dork. Here. Heel. Sit. Good boy. Boy, sit. Here. Heel. Sit. Ooh, good dog. You're doing good. Here. Heel. Sit. Yeah. Let's do 3 more of these. Now the reason I'm gonna do 3 more and not a full 5 minutes is because I do not want to overwork the dog. I want the dog to end always wanting more. Remember, when it comes to a high drive dog like this, when it comes to these heavy rewards like a retrieve, always get the dog to wait and always end the session with the dog on a high note with him wanting more. Max, here. Heel. No, heel. Sit. Good boy. Sit. Build up each one. Max, here. Heel. Sit. Yes. Good boy. Sit. Max, here. Heel. Sit. You did it, dude. Good boy, Max. Good boy. Now, what I don't recommend is taking an excited dog. Good job. And doing something to excite him more at the end of a session. Ending on a high note is good, but we don't want to let him go like on a victory lap or anything like that. And we definitely wouldn't want to throw the retrieve, since the last few times we threw the retrieve, he screwed up, right? We don't want him to end on a low note, right? Getting the retrieve would be a low note at that point. So we don't want that. But that's the session. You did good, Max. You can't have my bumper, buddy. That's not gonna happen. We're gonna take Max up and put him up in the kennel and let him get some rest and soak up the lesson. So have a good one, y'all.